Starts set number 3. Starting lineup for New Orleans here is akin to what we saw at the end of set number 2. So Molly Kehoe will start this set on the back row, along with Lainey Alamont, Defne Eciroglu. The Privateers will serve to start it off. On the front row will be Scales and Daffin on the outside, and Kennan in the middle. Meanwhile, for the Lady Braves, doesn't look like any real changes other than the fact that Michaela Branner, who we saw come in as a substitution, middle of the second set, as there's a service ace to start it off for Eciroglu. Branner starts on the court, along with whom we've seen at the outset for each of the first 2 sets for the Lady Braves. Well, we talked about it, Defne Eciroglu making use of the short serve and trying to get Alcorn State out of system. That, her more traditional serve, that certainly could cause some problems. Now the short serve hits the underside of the bottom of the tape and comes right back in a service error. Sophomore from Ankara, Turkey, in Eciroglu, who had 62 assists in that aforementioned conference tournament victory against UIW. 11th highest in a single match in program history. That one tapped over, Watkins could not handle, and the Privateers with the point. Also, a side note on Eciroglu and that performance that she had, one of the many big performances for the Privateers that night in the Southland Conference Tournament. It happened on her birthday. As Chelsea Daffin sends it over, that one an awkward reception that time, Valentine. Now just a free ball sent very high, Alamont calls for it. Now Eciroglu sets Scales, that's a block. And that's Watkins. Where it seemed like the Privateers could have the advantage there off the awkward serve receive. Good recovery there by Watkins, Casey Watkins, for the block for Alcorn State. Tied at 2 here early in set number 3. Sending it over, serve received that time by Kehoe, and nobody else could get to it. It was in front of her, but it was into a pocket of space, and it's one of those where just somebody has to take the initiative, but it was a lot of ground for anybody to cover. Alcorn State, an early edge. Pulu sends it over to Daffin. Eciroglu sets this for Scales, pushes it over, that one dug out. Now set it up on the outside, Valentine. Dug out there, but returned over. Now pinballs back to the Privateers side. Here's a swing from Kennan, and that's gonna be a kill credited. They're gonna call Jalea Hamby for being in the net. So Hamby will get a blocking error, and the kill will be credited to Ava Kennan. Tied up at 3. Alamont leans into one, sends it over to Carswell. Now Pulu sets, and that one just a forearm backhand punch over to Daffin. Now Roundtree with a swing and a spike. Well, that was certainly a different approach. Little forearm shiver there, if you will, on Alcorn State's side. But the Privateers wise to it, and they get the traditional point and the kill that time from Roundtree. And then there's a block. Big block on the outside there. Scales and Roundtree. And Roundtree got summoned over to the head official. I don't think that was anything with the play itself. I don't know if the official took issue with any kind of celebration, or maybe she heard something, not sure. Serve received there, Carswell as we play on. Valentine with a swing, that one dug out there by Alamont sliding. Roundtree spikes it home in front of Carswell. Coach Preston said about Courtney Roundtree that she's become such a leader on this team and her growth process and her maturation. Coach Preston said it makes her smile. The difference now is that Courtney's having more strategic conversations and that she elevates her teammates with her. And that's what she's doing right now for the Privateers. Kehoe blocked back but continued Daffin. Now Roundtree, a swing and a kill. Courtney Roundtree has become unstoppable thus far at the end of set 2 and here early in set 3. Privateers lead at 7-3 in set number 3. Alamont Serves this one over, received by Carswell, and now it's Pulu in front of the 10-foot line. Deep swing, that one dug out Daffin. Here's Eciroglu, cross-court set for Molly Kehoe. That one a touch and a kill for the Privateers, and Kehoe went out, but there was a touch on the way. Now Alamo to serve this one. Laney sends it over. Carswell tracking back to get it. Pulu sets. Winding and firing there, and that's the kill for Alcorn State. Jalea Hamby with the point, and the Lady Braves side out there to get back on serve. Not a moment too soon from Alcorn State's perspective, certainly, as they trail by 4. Carswell. Will serve. High serve over Daffin, receives, and now Eciroglu's going to set this one for Akir Scales. That one dug out of the back row, but a free ball, and there's Roundtree to deposit that one home. Courtney Roundtree right there for the point. She's already had 3 kills in this opening, or in this third set rather. Bring her match total up to 9.